Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative Cribs. Hello up there! Come down here, buddy. Yes! And today we're going to be touring a world by Hobo for Life. So anyway, welcome back to Creative Cribs, a series where I tour worlds on the Minecraft console community. Now, I want to say that this world is fantastic. Now, I feel like this is going to be another episode where I'm literally just saying like how incredible this world is. Now, it's rare that I bump into players or just people that I tour that they have mega builds. Now, check this out. Now, this kind of is a reflection on the series too, because I want you guys to actually take a moment and think about these builds. Think about if you were actually in these builds, like you yourself inside of this world, and how massive these builds are. Now, there is a giant, massive Thor statue right here. Now, this was actually built by a friend of his inside of his world. He's really good at building statues, and he pretty much did this for him, which was amazing. Now, the structure that you see down below, as far as like the hoops and the silver, not necessarily silver, but all the glowstone stuff on the other side, he built that, and I want to say it just looks amazing. Now, at first, I was kind of wondering like, how come Thor is like pink? But I think it also adds a pretty neat style to it, and it kind of separates this, this statue from the rest. And it's so cool to see this in person, and also just extremely, it's an honor to kind of tour worlds like this. Not to say like other worlds either, but this is just insane. Now, again, he built this design down there at the bottom. Also, I want you guys to pay attention a lot to the patterns, because you'll see a lot of patterns in here too that are really going to blow your mind. Yes, but that Thor statue is amazing. It's huge. So, in the distance, you can also see this flying ship over here. Now, a lot of things are going to look really good at night, so we will switch between night and day for certain builds. Now, as you can see, this ship is just, it's incredible. Like, it's amazing. I don't know how people can build this, and it takes a lot. Now, he's very dedicated. He builds every single day. He tries to do like an hour or two every day, which I think that's just pure dedication. The fact that someone can still do this, he's built on Xbox 360 before, which we'll check out a build that's in the map from Xbox 360. But this here, this is just, it's fantastic. Like, what other words could I say? It's, incredible. It's super casual, fragilistic, espialidocious. No, it really is amazing. And the detail and everything, just all the structures, it just turns out to it just comes together in the map. Like, and there's, at the beginning, in the front of this flying kind of a ship thing, you can see there's like the Zelda shield. And I don't know if he actually has a name for this yet. I know that's like the big question, like if there's a name for this actual ship. But the fact that he took the time and actually built this was just, it's amazing. Again, I think finding worlds like this, which I mentioned this to any world that I tour like this, is that it's almost like finding a rare Pokemon, like trying to find, well, it's like discovering a rare Pokemon, like seeing a world like this, because it's so rare to find people that still do mega builds. Now, interior, of course, he loves to do exterior builds. Again, that you'll typically see that a lot. Not to say that the interior does not look good at all, but a lot of people that necessarily build a lot on the exterior, the interior kind of comes in second. I completely agree with that, because I would totally be the same way. That's just exactly how I would be. I would build like the outside perfect, and the inside I just would kind of just piece together. I mean, but this looked good. He also did the interior really well on this, and the fact that he did all these, and he also has like the people inside like kind of man-powering the ship right here. So picture like all these people, well, they are actual people here, and they're the ones that's actually moving the ship. So this it's just super good. Like, I'm really lost for words when it comes to touring worlds like this, because again, it's so rare that I do see this. And I've been doing Creative Cribs since Minecraft console has came out, and I'm still I'm so impressed with the worlds that I still stumble upon, and it's so cool to see. And look at it, as you can see, everyone is there. This is just so cool. It's so cool to see again how people are evolving and building, and all the builds. Like, it's just amazing, I think. And I think the growth throughout the series as far as like seeing builds and things like that. Not to say that, okay, Creative Cribs is the reason people build, but to see like different worlds over the years, you can definitely see that new people come along, new people have ideas, and that's the beauty of Minecraft, is that no one has the same idea. It may be the same idea, but it won't be presented the exact same. For an example, like build-offs or anything like that. Like, you have one idea, but everyone is different, and wow, this is so good. This is amazing right now. Like, look at this building. Now, what we're looking at now, he called this the Glowstone Palace. This is the Glowstone Palace. Now, I believe he built this on Xbox 360, and now that it's transferred over to the One, you can see it is completely, like, you can see everything on it, like there's no missing chunks or anything like that, and this is just, it's incredible. And you'll probably like count as many times as I say incredible this time. That was probably like the 20th time, but it's true. Like, these worlds leave me speechless. If it was up to me, there probably wouldn't be any commentary. I'd just be like, oh my god, like every second, because it is this good. It honestly is this good. Like, look at it. Oh, wow. Just take a moment and again, put things into perspective and to scale on how like he took the time to build this. Now this is all blocked by, oops, I just fell into lava. I gotta watch my step. It's not as dangerous. Well, it is dangerous here, but like put this into perspective on how big and massive this is. Like, I think about me building and how long this would take, and to think that, you know, it didn't take him that long to do stuff like this. I'm not saying, you know, this is built in a day, but over time, over a course of time. I think he's only been building for about a total of 2 or 3 years, I believe. And this is just, this is massive. Like, this is huge here. Like, and the floor has a nice design. So we'll fly up and also take a look at the floor, because again, he didn't miss anything when it came to designs. And normally I don't even like glowstone. Normally I don't. Like, when I see glowstone, like whenever I have a chance to use glowstone, I always like, okay, maybe I'll use like a torch or like a sea lantern. But look at the design of the lava. I mean, this is pure skill at its finest. Like, it's so rare to see builds like this. It's unbelievable. It is really unbelievable. And again, as small as my character is, and as big as these builds are, these are mega builds. Now, I don't want you guys to, like, let's say this is your first time watching Creative Cribs. Hello, how are you doing? If this is your very first time watching the series, and let's say this is your first time seeing this episode, don't like think that, okay, all worlds have to be this way to be on Creative Cribs. I typically tour worlds that have a history to the world, as far as a world you've been building on for quite some time, because sometimes you have people that, okay, I want to be on Creative Cribs, and they maybe build like a dirt house or something like that, but that actually hasn't happened. I don't think so, at least. But it's always about, I never wanted to focus so much on, okay, your world had to be a certain type of quality to be on Creative Cribs. So I had that #1 rule forever, and I will stick to that rule forever. But one thing that was pretty funny is that you have these giant buildings with these like tiny doors. But overall, this looks, it's insane. Like, I think about me building this and how long this would take. I mean, I built maybe about 2 or 3 maps before, and to think that, you know, I couldn't build anything like, I mean, I could if I took the time. It would take me a very long time to build like a massive, and oh wow, you can also see like the water things going down. There's also the roof. I love the way the roof looks, like kind of slanted, it's edged, and it's kind of curvy. This looks, it's insane. Like, how is this humanly possible? I'll be honest, like, is this humanly possible right now? I also like his skin too. He has like the Loki, and if you notice, there was a Thor one, and look at the design of this one. Like, I'm the biggest glowstone fan after this. After seeing stuff like this, like, how could you not like glowstone? Like, I think I'm gonna just change everything I have from sea lantern to just glowstone. There's amazing things you can do with it. And I think playing with different blocks and the textures, you can definitely come up with some really good builds. And that's another thing too. And look at that dome that's right there too. Like the sphere, that is just, this is insane right now. You can also see through it. The roof is curved. The palace is just amazing. So that is the Glowstone Palace. Wow. Phenomenal job. If you guys can, like, rate this palace 1 out of 20. Now, if you're not putting down 100, then something is wrong. 1 out of 20, and you put like 1,000. But seriously, that was an amazing palace. There's a couple palaces on this map, so hopefully we may have enough time to tour them all, or maybe not. There might be another part to this, but here we have, I believe this is called the Roman Palace that you can see here, and we have like the dragon up top too, which we'll maybe get a look at the dragon later on, and we have the massive door in the beginning. Oh, that palace, the glowstone palace looks so good. And here we have like another little door here with a massive door. So a tiny door inside of a door, and here we have the interior in this. Now the interior isn't like the other, like the glowstone palace, but I love the fact that he added interior into everything. Like sometimes you'll see builds like this and there's emptiness inside. Sometimes, but this one it looks good, and I love the fact that again he added interior. Everything is kind of well patterned, like the colors, the blocks that he used. Oh, and look, oh my goodness. And here on the outside, you can see like this is the kind of like the courtyard place it almost looks like, but this is all still part of the palace. So this is just, I mean from looking at it from the front way, like when we first walked through the door, it almost didn't seem like the palace was this big. I mean, but then you go out to the back and you can actually see how big the palace is, and look at the dragon up there. You can kind of see the dragon from the side. I think we'll switch to day here in a bit so we can also see some more as well, like probably some different angles, and you can also see how the dragon may look during the day. But you walk out here and you just get probably the most magnificent view you could ask for, I think, in a world. It's just, it's super, super good. And look at this. Look at that. That is insane. Wow. I still don't know how it's possible. I really do not know how it's possible. So let's go ahead and follow him through this doorway. Again, comment down below what's your favorite part of this episode so far, before we get to the end, at least. Before we get to the end. And also, for my Creative Crib fans out there, the hardcore Creative Crib fans, I want you guys to comment down below. I'm going to insert a secret word here, and the secret word is going to be banana cookie. There you go. So if you've got to this point, feel free to comment banana cookie down below in the comments. People are gonna look it down and like, wait, banana cookie, and they're like, what is he talking about? So if you got to this point, comment down below banana cookie. And I love the Xbox One render distance as well, because you can see so much in the distance. Like this is crazy. Those pillars look awesome, and there's also going to be a massive ship that you'll see at the very end of this. And look at these like spiral poles here. This is just incredible. And look at this. Oh, whoa! No way! No way! I'm telling. This is fantastic. It's fantastic. Like, there's not much I can say other than just these awesome words. You guys, like, if you had one word to say to describe this world, what would it be? And look at this amazing ship over here. Now, his whole entire world is called Valhalla. So just in case you're wondering, if he has a name for his world, that is the name of this world. And these pillars are amazing. Like the textures and the design of it. He has the water wrapped around. It's awesome. It's perfect on one sense. And look at this. Moment of silence. I'm thinking about just dropping my mic right now and just crying, because that's how good this is. And you can also see this is magnificent. I hate to just say all these awesome words, but I'm really lost for words when I see things like this. And it's kind of like being pulled out of the ground. He's gonna add some more. You can see the chains on the outside, the other glowstone pattern. It's incredible. It is incredible. But we are closing in on the final bits of the episode. I do hope you all have enjoyed this mega world so far. Remember to leave a like and share it. It is appreciated and gets the world out there as well. And feel free to subscribe for more Creative Crib, which is up every single Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!